What up, guys? How you guys doing? I'm just gonna go live for 1 hour and that's it. I'm tired. Sorry about last night. I guess like at 2 in the morning they service the. For the most part, when we have internet, they'll service it like at 2 in the morning. When typically for the most part people be sleeping. So that's why last night live session, it got cut off. All the internet went out because they were just servicing it. So I apologize about that. Typically I go live earlier. Right now I'm starting a little later, but I'm tired. But I'll just do 1 hour live. I'm trying to do more clips now. Like the cool thing is like this live podcast. I'll talk about certain subjects, and I'll preach about robbery of life, robbery of feelings, talks about broken codependent relationships, or kids involved co-parenting, and then the healing journey, the awakening journey, the hardest one, the woke journey, to get your life back. And I just pay it forward. No one to comprehend me. If you want love, quote unquote, these relationships. I love asking everybody this. Do you know what love is? Do you comprehend what love is? If you knew what it was, I promise you thousands of my tattoos, you would not stay in toxic love, broken, coded relationships for too long. You know the door's right there. You will not feel guilty if you leave. That's why, we're taught that being selfish is wrong to sin. Therapy counseling talk, they'd be like, that's being narcissistic. It's called healthy narcissism. This is my life. It's not your life. I'm a single-fired kid. I don't need my 8 kids. I don't need co-parenting. I'm not having none of you guys. I want my 8 kids. I want co-parenting. I want family friends. You behind the screen, but I'm not gonna force you my life. I'm not gonna beg it all for what? Why do you beg people for, respectfully wise? And that's for everybody out there. For everybody out there, What's the number one? What's going on? But yeah, so honestly, I just go live, tell stories, play clips, and the best part. If I'm talking, anyone's hearing you and it triggers you, ask yourself why. And I play clips to trigger people. Everyone in the universe, spiritual gifts, right? You have whatever you gifted, astrology, numerology, crystals, I'm sorry when I say that. Like, my gift is triggering people. All my tattoos, triggering words, positive, negative words. If these petty words are my body, I don't own these words, but they're on my body, trigger you, I did my job. Especially tell the queens, like all you queens, like if you want to like shoot your shot, like, I'll send you pictures of my tattoos every which way. And if any word triggers you on my body, it's on my body. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm not going to remove it. No, it's my tattoos. And that's my gift. Why do you want to trigger people? To get you in your feelings. But here's the kicker. Do you want to talk about your feelings? Nobody has to talk about their feelings at all. That is your free one choice. I'm not a Bible thumper. You have to talk to me. No, you don't. You have to do shit. That's your free one choice. But the day that you want love, I love saying this shit, relationships, family and kids and shit, and your potential partner will come in your scenario and ask you the same question I asked you. I respect your boundaries, but what are you gonna do to the person that you love? Push them away, but you want love. You have a lot of healing to do. Nobody can do for nobody at all in the universe. What? I'm gonna tell them I'm a back somewhere, right? I'm trying to see like right here's kind of bald. I have a bunch, I'm working on my collarbone, etc. But it's kind of bald right here. So to trigger everybody, remember this, like I'm born raised a Catholic, religious talk. I'm also spiritual, but to a certain extent, I'm very intrigued as far like the 4D to the 10D to the 20 matrix. I'm not saying all queens. A lot of you queens are 4D to 10D to the matrix, right? Which is what? Astrology, numerology, crystals, Wiccans, Reiki, which is beautiful. To me, it's very, very intriguing. What's up, AI? Queens going? It's very, very intriguing. I just don't comprehend it. When I say this, like, I can study it. I got the AI, the YouTube, etc. Why it is very, very intriguing. But respectfully, I'm the one. Remember this. Everybody has their own gifts. Like, I love Buddha. Once again, I knew of his name, but as a Catholic, you're not supposed to like study other religions, other spirituality. Even if it's atheism, it's wrong. It's a sin. It's a devil, right? So, Spotify. I love YouTube and Spotify. Spotify. Type in Buddha's teachings. So 2,500 years ago, Buddha was teaching what I was teaching. Which is keep it simple. Hey, you talk good. Hey, thank you, Emily. How you doing, Queen? Mind and body. Mind and body is beautiful every which way. The more you keep it simple for yourself, the better for yourself every which way. I promise you that. But I teach mind and body and what? The person by your side. What? I'm about to play some clips, and I say it respectfully every which way, especially social media. Like, it's factual. Women support women. Kids support kids. Everyone supports women and kids. If any woman or kid talks about feelings, healing journey, they get praised. Men do not support men. But men talks about like what I do, all my tattoos, we get shitted on. But I don't stop at all. Why? They're just words, Creatures can't sin. Creatures don't sin. Would you like to never sin again? Everybody sins. Everybody. Christians can't sin? Really? So that means that you're Jesus. Everybody sins every which way. I'm gonna try to see. Thank you for being awesome. Oh, thank you, Queen. Most definitely, man. I love your tattoos. Oh, thank you. It's a map to life. I'm getting more in 2-3 weeks. Oh, speaking of that wise, right? So there's only 2 journeys, which I see, right? This is the bad side of the narcissist side. So to get your attention, all capital letters and say a journey. It says say a healing journey. All the king queens in the healing journey, we trying to feel their feelings to comprehend to evolve in life. All you boys and girls on a journey, you will not talk about your feelings. You will claim higher source every which way, but when it comes to this conversation, you won't have it. I'm saying we haven't sinned. I'm saying we haven't sinned. I'm not saying we haven't sinned. John 3. Okay, so once again, religious talk. I'm always a Catholic. You can read the Bible. Yo, if you want to learn about the Bible, religious talk, I promote him, Johnny Chang. He's a beast. I love the way he speaks, man. But once again, I want to remind you, I'm happy you love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, spiritual, your ancestors. But to let you know, you don't comprehend this, they can't fix and save you at all. What? What? They can't fix and save you at all. Johnny Chang is a false teacher. Here's the best part. How are all you religious people trashing on Johnny Chang? You read the Bible, so if Johnny Chang's trash, then you're trash. Respectfully. I love saying that shit. All you religious people at each other's throats. I shit on everybody. Yo, I don't care what you believe in. Because look here by your side. And you got Magic in a toxic love, broken, codependent relationship. Pray to God. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, all these categories, right? That tomorrow you wake up and you go through that door and you don't ever come back. And we come back, what happened? I thought God could do for you. So why you have a fucker by your side, respectfully? Especially you queens. God? Nothing wrong with God, higher source. And that's when I'm telling my body to trigger people. I'll make shirts and hoodies. It's going to say God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, your answers can't fix and save you at all. And when you call me out, what do you mean by that? So that means God's not powerful. He's the most powerful being in the universe. What does everybody have every day above ground? Everybody has 2 exact same gifts. It does not matter religious, spiritual, atheist, Muhammad, astrology. It does not matter what category you put your. Those are other gifts, quote unquote. What does everybody have? I'm gonna tie my neck next month. So when you stand behind me, I'm gonna post on this platform. It's gonna say, every day above ground, we all have free will choice. What are you choosing? What are you doing? To be empathetic, the natural to be narcissistic, the bad girl fuck rule, a premeditated choice. Where you are not changing, you are choosing. All that will be tied back in my neck. So when you stand behind me, I make my shirts and hoodies. What? Today I'm nice. I wake up tomorrow, fuck the universe. I'm a fuck boy. The next day, I love God. If you can't control your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy, your feelings, quote unquote, you're also gonna fall on your face. Your heart is called communication, toxic love. Your mind is called comprehension and love. These two are at war with each other. Every which way. And then your eyes is the fuck, what do I say? Your eyes is the door to your soul. That's why I see you behind the screen face to face and one-on-ones. In general wise, I'm always looking at you in your eyes. I'm judging you. Are you square, empathetic, godlike? Or are you circle narcissistic, the bad boy Lucifer-like? And then the worst ones, because I want to do 3 codes, all you zombies addicts to addiction. How can you be a zombie addicts to addiction, right? And say you want love. You didn't even love your own self. Look what you're doing to your body. Respectfully, triggering comments. Hey, you're living this shit. If you're it, hey, they better in baby steps. When you let it go, you can say I want love, family, kids. Rest in peace to my brother. Like I told him, shit out, Bobby. The day that you want love, right, and then you want your family back, your baby moms, the kids back, right? That blues and follows you. If I want to YouTube that shit, Google it. I know it's a drug. I don't give a shit to get educated about drugs. That's man-made bullshit. Irrelevant. So the day that you let that go, then you might have a family. If not to this day, then that means that shit you're doing, that's your baby moms, that's your kids, that's everybody. That is I. And you will laugh about it. That's why I love you, because you don't keep it. You keep it 100. Like, I'm not here to tell you a story. I'm not here to sell dreams. Like, yo, you was there when I lost my first family issue, my first baby moms. So if I'm not fucking a zombie, and so why is it? He just laugh. Like, respect me. Remember this is all I need. Then I was in a journey, not a healing journey. I couldn't tell you anything more than that. It sounds kind of harsh, but why sell dreams? Like, you're doing good. You're not doing good. I keep it 1,000 round real. If you want to keep it 100, I'll sell you a dream. King, queen, you're doing good. Don't worry, God can change you. If that was factual, look at all your toxic family. If God can do it for you, look at all your toxic fucking family. Especially everyone that's toxic, love, broken, codependent relationships. You're toxic, your partner's toxic, your family's toxic, their family's toxic, but God can do it for you. Respectfully, that's not factual. Everyone's got a free will and choice. And for everybody out there in toxic relationships, you see that door right there? I preach about doors. The door's right there. What? The door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. That is your free will and choice. Or you can stay there because you feel guilty because you're too empathetic, why, like I was. And you, on my tattoos, the last word, I don't do that. That's not my realm. It's not my gift. That's the spiritual universe. It says, I pray, but I hope, I said right here, when you pray, but I hope manifest, you actually gaslight, manipulate yourself, not knowing. That's my nose to the universe. What do you mean? So, everyone, like my first baby, I'm 12 years too fucking deep, right? Way too fucking long, 3 daughters deep. I pray, but I hope manifest that God, Jesus, the universe, magically one day she wakes up and she loves me like I love her. It took fucking 12 years, 3 daughters to finally I left. Fuck this, I'm out. But God can do it for me. God been telling me 12 years. There's everyone, when I say, eventually time I'm back, I'm going to say, higher source, all these categories, and beings, we're all communication, and we're all messengers. No one has to comprehend nobody. So everyone told me in Seattle, hey, you deserve better. There's a messenger. Why they tell me I deserve better? I don't know. If you don't make a comment or ask a question, you want to spark a conversation, you will never know. When random people tell you deserve better, your love, they're toxic, and they're nobodies, random people, there's a forewarning. Higher source than your messengers. What? Higher source than your messengers. What are you choosing? What are you doing? To stay there? That is your free will and choice. Anyone can leave, anyone can stay whenever they want to. Nobody has to. And I love it when I say respectfully, when boys and girls jump in the live sessions. And here's the best part, like on these podcasts, this is a live podcast, right? All these platforms, what does it say? The title room says free therapy talks relationships. So when people come in here, they be like, what are you talking about? Can you read? Do you need a translator? Ask the fucking AI. Like, I just preach about raw real life, raw real feelings. I don't care about anything else. Respectfully. Anything man-made, I don't care. I'm happy you're rich. That tell the queens, I'm happy you're OnlyFans, BBLs, right? But I talk to your mind. If I want to get to know you as a potential partner, I date your mind. Because none of your body, think about it. You don't really say this shit. Other than your mind, talk to your body. Ask any part of your body for advice to life. Especially you queens. Because all you queens, too narcissistic. Too much fighting with your body. Cool. Ask your chest. Hey, chest. I'm going to break up. What do I do? Hey, peaches. I got PTSD. What do I do? Hey, butt. I got insomnia. What do I do? Fucking crickets. Your mind tells your mouth to move and have the words come out. That's what a lot of queens, I'm too much for them. Like, what? I know it's Japanese, right? Yes, queen. Cosmetically, you're beautiful. Nice body. I know you can pull gay, straight, trans. But here's a question for you. Ready for it? You can pull them. Can you keep them? Can they keep you? Will it be healthy relationships or toxic relationships? And then it's still Japanese to them. What does that mean? Exactly. Respect every queen. You're a girl. You can be 100 years old. You're not a woman. Boys and girls, all you, I'm getting time next month. You're just on a journey. Men and women, we're on a healing journey. We're trying to comprehend our feelings. So we stop being in this toxic relationship. We fucking stop wasting our energy on wrong people. I match energy. I don't take energy. If I take energy, why would you allow me to take your energy? I tell clients all the time, like, just because I met you in church, read the Bible, the narcissist mirror, everybody can mirror everybody. Everybody, every which way. If I want to study astrology, let's just say there's a potential queen, she's beautiful, exotic, I love energy, but I don't, when I say that, I don't know anything about astrology. I know the terms. Like, queens ask me, what's your sign? Queen, I'm going to tell you, before I tell you my sign, if astrology is your gift and that's your realm, cool. But to forewarn you, if you're too codependent of astrology, I can destroy you. And they'd be, here's the best part, I tell the queen, scenario, I don't even got to talk to you. What do you mean? I don't even got to tell you none of this. What do you mean? Okay, let me elaborate, but after this, if the day you find a man in the healing journey and they're saying what I'm saying, Leo, tag me, I would love to speak to them because I want to hear when they start the healing journey. So let me elaborate. So let's see, I don't remember this. When I say respectfully, you don't have to correct me because I don't know. So, yo, queen, I'm going to tell you a sentence, which I'm going to tell you more like in my back of my body to say, and to warn you, if I can do this to you, queen, I'm a beast and you have a lot of healing to do. What do you mean? So I can act nice, be narcissistic, the bad boy fuckboy, or I can be nice, empathetic. Do you know what that means? What does that mean? Typically ask me, what does that mean? Oh, Queen, you have a lot of healing to do. So let's just say, okay, you're into a, so I'm gonna tell you verbally, cool. I'm an Aquarius, and you ask me this, like my last ex, right? The sun, the moon, stars. Cool, do that, but just let you know, I don't comprehend it. It's very amusing. It's very intriguing. I don't know about it. Respect and say that is your gift. But to forewarn you, if you're too codependent of astrology, let's say, and once again, I don't know. Queens, kings behind the screen. This is your gift of astrology. You don't have to correct me. This is a scenario. Let's say, according to astrology, an Aquarius and a Pisces is compatible. I'll be in my head. I'm like, okay, Queen, you get to verbalize that. You can educate me, break it down. But in my head, I'm like, Queen, you don't know about anything about empath, narcissist. These terms tatted on my forehead for a reason. For a reason wise. So if I trauma bond you, and I'm gonna ask you, Queen, do you know what a trauma bond is? What's that? I pray for you. I go my day of my life. We can do this, but if I trauma bond you and you overlove me, and you want to give your all, I own you. On my tattoos, you see this? It says slave masters. Fuck your feelings, and you become a slave because you won't tell me fuck my feelings. Scenario: I'm emotionally cheating, verbally abusive, body hopping the whole phase, and whooping your ass, and you're still by my side. You believe that God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual of your ancestors, one day magically can change my ways? They can't. I should want to change my ways, but that's my free will choice. What? When people call me out, God is powerful. Higher source, everyone has the exact same two gifts. Tell me I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If God can do it for you, then why you, especially you queens, why are you suffering? Deadass, why? A zillion kings and all the fucking universe, why are you stressing about one? Or what are you into? Females, whatever you're into. Gay, straight, whatever. Keep it simple, your partner. Like my situation, I'm 3.5 years single. If there's a potential, well, there's been a lot of potential. The downfall when we have this one-on-one conversation, and look at the way you speak, they run away. My energy is strong for the queen. Like, this is why you see the way I care of myself. I don't care about, I'm happy, you're beautiful, but remember this, I date your mind. If you want to use your body, cool, let's do less. And after the TLC session, sex intercourse, and we sit there in bed, nothing. You're upstairs, I'm downstairs. My life does not stop. Though with myself, I'll feel awkward. Like, cool. So we had a good session, and we can't talk to each other. It is what it is. YOLO. You only live once. Fuck it. Fuck that. I won't ever do that again. If you're my potential partner, I can't talk to you about everything, vice versa, then what are we doing here? If you want to just do less, we can do benefits. But control your feelings. Well, control and protect your energy every which way. If not, you're going to catch feelings. Here we go. Well, we can try to, there is no couple. What? I told you day one, I don't do that. So what, now you catch your feelings? How? So you can't control your energy. That means anybody can try to do benefits or relationship, and when they leave you, because remember this rejection is protection, now you have your feelings about it. For everybody out there, which I'm going to start preaching more about it, rejection. As one being, can you handle rejection? If you can't, you have a lot of healing to do, because nobody has to stay. What? Nobody has to stay. So forewarn you, you can give them, especially queens, you can be a porn star, give them $1 billion, money, power, and fame, all your energy, and they can ghost you. And they can cheat on you. That is their free will choice. If they do it to you, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Because you got free will choice. Do you stay there? Pray about how benefits it gets better, entertain the situation, or be selfish in a positive manner, which I do. He couldn't just let you know I love you, but I love myself more. You're not evolving. You're too traumatized. My neck tattoo, you're still stuck on your ex-exes. You have a lot of triggers going on. I can't figure to save you. I can talk to you about this, but here's the kicker. I told you day one, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. For both of us, that door is right there. What? Nobody says this, so I'm elaborating. I can leave, you can leave. Can you handle rejection? You can, queen, just to let you know, you can cheat on me today. After this conversation, you can ghost me. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. A zillion queens, the whole universe, why would this is about you, one? Make them make sense. Everyone's broken initially. All these boys and girls on a journey, they're all broken. Inside, they're broken like your lost. They can brag about everything man made, their body, beauty, their Bugattis, zillion cars. I don't give a fuck. You're blueprint rich. You are man-made rich. Your God, you can say God, Allah, Buddha. No, anyone that brags about man-made bullshit, their God is $1 and status. They can go. I go to church. You A for fucking effort. You went to a building. You read the Bible, the Quran, Buddhism, all these categories. But look at your energy. Your energy is garbage. So you blue pill rich, yes. In the mammoth world, you are rich. In the red pill world, spiritual universe, you're weak. You are poor. You're soft as fuck. You can't teach me, especially the kings, aka boys. They can't teach me shit about life. Yo, king, shut up. Yo, Bugatti. Now, ask the other than the AI and the Bugatti, ask the Bugatti for advice to life. That machine, that beautiful machine, won't ever shed tears for nobody. If these houses can talk, if these trees can talk, they would have stories every which way. They'd be like, damn, these humans are fucking weak. You got all these humans that go and talk relationships, destroy the fuck out of each other, verbally physically abusive, then fucking hit rock bottom, become zombies, addicts and addiction. But the tree cannot speak to you. The car can't speak to you. Beings can speak to you. And that's what I preach about. If I trigger you, bother you, I did my job. Now what are you gonna do about it? Here's the best part. I am a nobody to you. That's why I love saying that shit. What if a nobody can hurt you behind the screen? Because cyber people tell me you don't exist, I did my job. Don't worry about nobodies. Worry about somebody's. Who are somebody's? People that you fucking physically know. Your toxic parents, your toxic family, your toxic fucking ex, your toxic partner. You're watching this, hearing this. Both of you are watching this, hearing this shit. Worry about each other. Don't worry about me. I'm a nobody to you. I'm just paying it forward to tell stories. No one to comprehend me. But all that I talk about, all my tattoos, these are my scars. Healed. What's anxiety? What's depression? What's PTSD? What's trauma bonds? What's inside? I don't mean none of that bullshit. I don't need people in my life. That's codependency. Nobody needs nobody. You just don't know that yet. Kids. I'm a single father of kids. My kids need me for now. What do you mean for now? Because you was a kid. You became a teenager. Live with your parents. It was like, you doing a young adult. And then you became an adult. You left the household to go into the matrix and survive this shit. You got the physical matrix. Nobody can beat the matrix at all. Anyone that says I can beat it, nobody can beat it. You can verbalize it, I'll tell you bullshit. Because I can walk up to you, whoop your ass, put one in your head. Nobody can beat it all. What's up, Queen? How you doing? Welcome to live. So you maintain job, money, car, home, the physical matrix. Now what about your emotional, the spiritual matrix upstairs, your mental health? Balance, yin and yang. So physically you're well off. Money, power, and fame. But respect when I say this, is my gift to trigger people. So if you're well off financially, physically, cosmetic, every which way, no matter, gang mafioso, pushing away drugs, OnlyFans, cool. So why you sound depressed? What? Shots fired. Why you sound depressed? How can you be so depressed with money, power, and fame respectfully? Make this shit make sense. Do you want to talk about your feelings? What's the number one? How you doing, Queen? Respectfully. Nobody has to talk about the feelings. How you doing? Good yourself? And that's the shit for everybody out there. But anyways, I'm about to play some clips. I just barely started on TikTok. And once again, you don't see what I see, you hear someone speaking. And remember, it's the live podcast. The cool thing about this, eventually when I catch up with myself, it'll be my Spotify and YouTube, which is Coach Vito Podcast. Go, what are you talking about today? What's the topic? Oh, just in general, why is that life, talks, relationships, co-parenting, and then the healing journey, the awakening journey, the last one, woke journey. Nobody else will start any of those journeys. The healing journey is very painful initially because your feelings, especially when you're trying to detox from codependency and you need a partner. You know who I am, right? Hey, what's up, mate? Kyo said. The same conversation. I'm a broken record. To my last dying breath, I'm here for the queens. I used to say I'm here for everybody. The 0.01% the kings reach out to me. We talk for a little bit, but the way I speak, it triggers them because the guilt. Like that, well, so I'm wrong for cheating. Like, well, do you think cheating is correct? Like, do you think you believe in God? I call you out. Do you believe in God? Yeah. So do you believe God will cheat? So if God's not cheating and you're cheating, why? You can blame the devil, point the finger, but no, that's called my tattoo, a premeditated choice. You thought about it. My little tattoo, I have a little angel for God, higher source, whatever your higher source, a little devil for what? The devil's Lucifer, Satan. So both of them, they talk to you, but no one puts a gun to your head. To cheat or not to cheat, that is your free one choice. Every which way, anybody can cheat, but if you cheat, which I tell the time, if you cheat, you're broken, codependent, scared to be abandonment issues. Inside, you're broken, like you're lost. You can say God, Allah, Buddha, say all that, How you doing, my love? Doing good yourself, Queen? Yeah, I say respectfully, every which way. But once again, let me play these clips. I just barely saw this Queen on TikTok. I guess she's viral. She's a badass ink therapy tattoo artist. But once again, that's tattoo, ink therapy, which is beautiful, right? And then I guess she's like a Reiki leader type of situation, which is cool and all. But just don't forget about, you know, the healing journey and your feelings, because you can have all these categories, especially queens, and then magically somehow somebody sells you a dream. How? Why? Make that make sense, you know, respectfully. 2 seconds, guys. Poop. So I'm gonna play all the clips, which I'm gonna start doing mine maybe potentially next week. So like when you do these clips, these reels, like I used to do 1 minute ones. A lot of people like, yo, just do like no more than 30 seconds. Especially my situation as a man, as a male. Yo, once again, if a woman does a 1 minute clip about healing journey, viral, everyone loves her. A man talks about it, oh, a man's bitching about life, you know, in his feelings. Man, the fuck up, stop being a bitch. In the Spanish culture, stop being a mandilon. All my tattoos are beta simp in English, right? I challenge my face tattoo. I challenge all universe, 2D through 10D in the Matrix. What? Everybody behind the screen, face to face, I challenge you. I don't care about anything man-made. Anything, I don't care about man-made things. Teach me about raw real life, raw real feelings. Teach me about your feelings and your healing journey. If you can't, respect me. What I say, boys and girls, you're on a journey, not a healing journey. I know it's scary initially to become vulnerable. I get it. I was you, because people that you love, family and friends, especially your partners, y'all get triggered, shit get heated, and they're being the past the present. And that's what you say. That's why I want to ever open my mouth. Every time I become vulnerable, everybody being my past the present. So I'll keep that shit to my last day in breath. You could do that. But I promise today you want someone, like, if you want love, quote unquote, it starts with you first and foremost. Then the potential to be, they should be in the healing journey, and potentially can become vulnerable every which way. And the day that something does happen, that's what's called triggers. My tattoo, when you're driving the red light, bothered, that's a trigger. Yellow light, anger, that's a trigger. Pride and ego, everyone narcissist traits. Go outside, get some air. Get away from the situation. Sometimes your potential partner like, yo, I want to talk now. Like, no, like, I'm getting pretty heated. How about you just, you know, we squash it for a minute, or let me go out to get some air, or let's follow this conversation tomorrow, because it's not going nowhere at all. Or just call them out, or we can stay here. You want to force conversation? Bet. Can you handle words? What? If I say them shit for past the present, can you handle that? My motto to everybody, if you play dumb, I'll play dumber. If you play stupid, I'll play stupider. I for one, if you can't handle words, please, yo, kings, queens, don't open your mouth. Because in your matching, my next tattoo, and after rap artist, in your match in your head, I will add a door of pain. I promise you I will. I can guarantee you I will. And every day, when you wake up, you ain't got to know my name. Fuck the guy with tattoos. I wake up, I pray for the universe, I go my day, go my life. I don't even think about you. So why do you allow me to live in your head rent free? I'm eating my popcorn. I'm watching Collateral Beauty, smile in your fucking face. Living the rent free. You just wake up, fuck that guy with tattoos. And you just woke up before you brush your teeth, before you pray. Yo, don't worry. Once again, it's not really the competition, but as long as my name is in your mouth, I'm winning. And the worst part, if I don't know you, that's even worse. If nobody's gonna hurt you, you have a lot of healing to do. And I'll stretch that shit out. What do you mean a lot? A lot. How can you say you want love and nobody's, random people behind the screen or in the streets, can trigger you? Then that means your partner, especially like I was, too empathetic wise, they'll become your probation officer, your mother and father. You know, fucking, what's the other term I use? Babysitter. Like my first baby mom was 12 fucking years. That corny fucking line, but it got myself out of us, or both of us, out of a situation so many times. Sorry, sir. In Seattle, sorry, sir, sorry, miss. You know, Latinas, they're crazy. And they would say, yeah, Latinas are crazy. What the fuck you doing with her? Control her, you know? For 12 years. And that would trigger her more. What? And she just pops the fuck off. For 12 fucking years, till my last year, I couldn't do no more. I was done. The last time I became a babysitter with her. And it sucked, man, because I was at Walmart and Lil right there on 164th. And whatchamacallit. And then the brown bag culture takes Spanish away, especially in the ghetto hood. Same bullshit. Same corny ass toxic bullshit that like I hood niggas and shit, man. Ebony Queen, black girl, my baby Latina, they see each other, words are said. Her hubby looks at me, or oh shit, he's babysitting his wife, I'm babysitting my fucking baby moms, and here we go. And everyone's watching this shit. I'm like, fuck. You know, he's like, bro, sorry, dog. Like, nah, cool, it's cool, man. Sorry, my bad. And they're at each other's throats. And then I just got irritated. You know what? I told our two daughters, let me think about it. Oh, yeah, I had the baby, our youngest daughter, and our two older ones. I forget what the age frame was. Don't call me now, but they were pretty young. I told, hey, girls, let's go. What do you mean? What about mom? Don't worry about mom. I told, you know what? I'm not your babysitter no more. I am not doing this no more. And she fucking, the guy had to fucking push her back a little bit. Hey, bro, like, I'm done. And I told, yo, I am leaving. If they call the cops, I give no fuck. I am not doing this ever again. 12 years too fucking long. And she didn't believe me. I fucking started driving away. She's chasing the car. The fuck you doing? I'm done. And that's when I chose myself. But it sucks because it shouldn't have to get to that point. That's why it's called what? Red flags, triggers, and boundaries and bullshit. I won't ever did my tattoos. Spanish 101. De la calles. Like I told her for fucking 12 years. Many years ago. You're de la calle. What the fuck does that mean? We're both from the ghetto hoods, but you're in the streets. I'm not in the streets. So, de la calles, tattoos. For the suburbs, that says street folk, hood niggas, and black market world. I don't fuck with de la calles. I'll be your associate. I'll be your, real support team. If you're not too toxic, your mama's not too toxic, I'll even call you a friend. But as you're a queen potential, nope. I tell queens all the time, they're like, yo, queen, control your feelings. I'll break down life, these emotions, but guess what? They won't ever be us. Maybe down the road if you're more in the awakening woke journey, and I'm still single potentially. But for now, yes, queen, you're beautiful. The downfall, your God is your body. You're too narcissistic. You know you can pull whatever you want, and that's what you're bragging about your body. Teach me about your mind. Teach me about your feelings. You want to get my attention? Tell me about your healing journey. God, I've heard a higher source. I've heard all these terms, especially the last 5 years of my life. Nothing's wrong with higher source, but you can't teach me anything about your life, and there's a problem. The guy behind me, he'll fall for lust. Yeah, cosmetically beautiful, solid body every which way, but remember this, I date your mind, body, your fucking, your universe. Before I met you, what am I doing with you type of situation? What? Your universe and my universe. That's what everybody like. Global conversations, like corny ass traditional ways. Like, I'm not saying don't be a child potential to be, but like cosmetics, that's cool. Two beings. But what's the overall, the overall energy on both sides? What is their lifestyle and their universe before you met them? What were they doing? And vice versa. Especially more in you queens wise. Let's say scenario. Before I get with you, celery queen, sowing a lot of flesh. As it being, I wasn't really jealous. I mean, now I'm not jealous at all. Cause scenario, let's say she wants to emotionally cheat, or she does cheat. Yo, queen, it's like the move. We'll talk about it, but just so there's no chances. What? It's over. You're thinking like your ex actually they give you chances, like I did, right? No, that's when I was in a journey. I started my healing journey 5 years ago. I'm healed now. Queen, check out. You cheat on me, that's okay. That's true for you and choice. But look at that. Look around you. There's other queens out there. I guarantee they're more on the waking woke journey potentially. So it's over between us. That's it. Here's the best part, queen. Go on social media. Tell them, you can lie. You don't have to do accountability. Say, hey, that I broke up with you. I promise you 1,000 on social media. My cell phone tattoo. In your comments, in your DMs, straight gay trans after you. Now, here to call you out. Now, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Because you got free will choice. Option A, fall back to the healing journey to figure out why you cheated. Option 2, body hop in the whole phase. Option 3, jump into a relationship right away. Now, what are you choosing? What are you doing? That's your free will choice. And just to let you know, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, your ancestors can't fit and save you at all. You felt to lust, you gotta figure out why you felt to lust. Respectfully, I gave my blind friend a cheese grater for his birthday. He said it was the most violent book he's ever read. Is that like a joke? Is that, if you want to elaborate more respectfully? And once again, that's the way I speak on blood. I don't hold back, because why? I'm not here to sell nobody a dream at all. I keep it 1,000 round real day one. This is what I carry, and this is my energy. If it's too much, if it's too strong for you, yo, keep scrolling. Potentials, don't shoot your shot. You're gonna hurt your own self. Nobody has to stay at all. That's for everybody out there. As one in life in general, the word rejection. Everyone's gonna get rejected in life. Everyone is. You go to school, a little kindergarten, whatever you little hobby you're doing, and the little buddies, can I join you guys? No, rejection. You go to college, you apply, rejection. You always gonna get rejected with man-made bullshit. But the worst rejection is the potential to be. That's why I tell everybody, yo, if you worry about rejection, you can't handle rejection well. Like, if you shoot your shot and they say no, you become saboteur. Like, especially in the ghetto hoods. They're like, these fucking boys, they love you, want to marry you. As soon as the queen say no, they can say, fuck you, bitch. Or they punch in your fucking mouth. In the ghetto hood, yo, queens, be careful with the word no. You try to, and I say respectfully all the time, like, Like when I say it's like wrong place at the wrong time. If you live in the ghetto hoods like I do, but you're in the ghetto hoods, either clubs, house party, bar in the fucking streets. And I say respectfully, nobody in the ghetto hoods can't say wrong place at the wrong time. Look at this. Look, you live in my analogy metaphor, my tattoos. You live on hell on earth. This is Lucifer's playgrounds every which way. So why are you in the streets for? Why risk your life, especially you queens? You're gonna go to the club and you're gonna say no and then fucking whoop your ass. Or put one in your fucking dome. Because you told them no. I know it's a no, but these boys and girls, especially in the ghetto hoods, the boys are too narcissistic. They can say God, but to put you in your mouth over the word no. That's what my situation. If I want love, healthy relationships, where am I going to? Every suburbs in the universe, all the good areas, all my tattoos. If I want to talk to love, broken, codependent relationships, where am I going to? The fucking ghetto hoods. But I don't deal with toxicity respectfully. I don't at all. Why should I? I worked on myself. A zillion queens in the whole universe. Why would I just about one? Respectfully, you know? Anyways, let me play this clip really fast. Because I've been saying that for like 20 minutes now. But once again, this is a forewarning. Nothing against the queen. Awesome energy, beautiful energy. But the downfall is, which people don't really talk about for the most part, it's the person by your side. I tell queens all the time, like, I'm happy you're religious, spiritual, all this money, power, and fame. But how do you have this fuckboy by your side? And remember this, in the beginning, Bible talk, everything starts with love. Every friendship, buddyship, family, friends, partners, everything starts with love. Everything they fucking want. But when the spark starts ending, the red flags start happening, and they start passing boundaries, now it's going to toxic love. When did it go to toxic love? I don't know. Well, there's a dilemma. Figure out when it's to toxic love. What does that mean? Well, you told them you loved them. You gave your all, right? And that's in the beginning, the same shit too. So now, like, less texting, less calling. You're upstairs and downstairs. That is called toxic love. Red flags every which way. These red flags would be fucking neon lights. You will still look at them and you say you love them. You will sit there, pray, but manifest like I did. Cool. Then gaslight, manipulate yourself, not knowing. Hurt your own feelings. What? And that's why, especially on TikTok, it's a triggering comment. Like, this toxic relations, right? Shit that happened to you, like, especially the adults, right? You allow it to happen. What? I allowed it, so I want to get my ass kicked. I want to get cheated on. So I add to it, comma, for now. What do you mean, for now? I mean, not for now. Not knowing. What do you mean? You don't know this conversation. Let's break it down. How it went from love in the beginning, because every time we love, to toxic love. How to go that you love them, and they say verbalize I love you, but they're emotionally cheating. What does emotionally cheating mean? Exactly. What does there's a problem in? Before any DMs, passing boundaries, fucking actually physically cheating, it's called emotionally cheating. A lot of boys do this a lot. Like I used to, but not that bad. But these boys and girls are too narcissistic. My Spanish 101, machismo, narcissism double standard, machista, narcissist. Too much being too narcissistic. They can't control their lust. They'll tell I love you, but they stare at they stare at girl in front of your face. They fucking want it when you better meet them. They stare at your best friends, at your sister, at your mom's in front of your face, and you don't say shit. It bothers you. You get mad and shit, and you shut down, pushes away. But that become lovey-dovey, kiss on you, sorry babe, buy you flowers and bullshit, and then I make you happy. You missed all those red flags? That was called emotion cheating. Nothing wrong with looking. But when you're gawking like you're seeing that fucking man or woman in your fucking life, you can't do monogamy. A and B, Jada and Will Smith, monogamy. That's it. You and I, that's it. When they emotionally cheat, they're about to do Jada August entanglements, cheating. The C to the Z parties, you're the housewife, house husband. They got the work wife, work husband. If they party and kick it, the club wife, bar. Imagine scenario. I can have wives everywhere. What does everybody do? Everybody, all. Everyone talks relationships, going to break up divorces. What do? We play the role of victim to soft story. Boo-hoo me. I'm sorry they fucked you over every which way and it sucks. That was so unjust, right? But for how long will we be doing the victim mentality for them? And the people that are too pathetic wise, they believe, you know what? Maybe I'm the one. Or the boys that are too narcissistic. Oh, they destroyed you. I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear. Boys and girls too narcissistic, they're the best. My tattoo somewhere, I think of this arm, I want to say, they're the best Oscar-nominated actors in the universe. They can act nice, not be nice. They sell fake romantic love stories. What? They'll sell you, they'll honeymoon phase, love bomb you. They'll tell you everything you want to hear, but all they want is lust from you. And when they get the skins, one for the books, I gotta go. Add them to the roster. If they try and bond you, you're screwed. What? You're not gonna go nowhere. I promise you won't. Like I didn't. My first baby on 12 years. 12 years too fucking long. Everyone tell me like, yo, you deserve better. When your partner, especially with narcissistic, when they emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically whoop your ass, but keep it simple, no physical, verbally, right? Because it's an oxymoron. Just saying good night, stay true and amazing. Oh, thank you. But yeah, have that night, take care, sweet dreams, be safe. And yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm always be authentic myself. That's why I tell everybody out there, you know, best as possible. Be authentic yourselves. As a potential partner, that's what I tell every potential partner. What? Be authentic yourself. Just be yourself. That's all I want from you. As a being, everyone has their own love languages. I'm very simple. Please be authentic yourself. You don't have to buy me a gift. What? Birth is I don't care about mammoth these respectfully wise. Like if you're my potential partner, you are my gift. What? You're my gift. You're my holidays. You're everything. As long as you're authentic yourself, we do communication comprehension. We talk about everything. Yo, I'm blessed. But like my last girlfriend 3.5 years ago, when I say this, like, and nothing against my first baby, my two baby moms prior, and two girlfriends, so 4 queens. Nothing against it, because all 4 of us were just in a journey, not a healing journey. They were more in a healing journey, quote unquote, but we didn't verbalize these conversations at all, right? So the last potential, I finally got a taste of love. Like, oh, this is love. I can be myself every which way. We're not bickering and bumping heads. That's beautiful. That's how it should be. But the downfall, if you're used to toxic love, what is it? Anyone that says all my exes are toxic, all my exes are crazy, you know why? Because you're toxic and you're crazy. Because you don't know what love is. You know what toxic love is. And the day that you get love, you might call it, you know, boring. You might be scared of it every which way. And then what? Before they cheat, I'll cheat. Before they leave, I'll leave. Before they ghost, I'll ghost. I love saying this shit. What? That's the shit. Trust me, initiate, it is scary because you're like, and I would talk to her like, so, like, are we good? Like, yeah, what do you ask? We don't bump heads. Like, yeah, I worked on myself. I don't deal with toxicity. What? No. I offer love and that's it. She love you. I'm here for you. Want to talk about it? I know it's different. I know you've been through a lot. And we talked about it. Before we became a couple, we talked about it. And that's beautiful. That's I'm like, once you get love by your side, especially in the healing journey, your standards are hella high. That's my standards are hella. I could have been in a relationship 3.5 years ago. But I don't deal with toxicity. I don't deal with girls. Only women in the healing journey. Prefer but healed, you know? What's the number one? How you doing? Respectful wise. Why deal with toxicity? If you love toxicity, that's your free one choice. But I don't want to hear anyone crying. Oh, she cheated on me. He cheated on me. But what'd you expect? That's toxic love. That's not love. Love doesn't hurt. Toxic love hurt. What's toxic love? When you love somebody that doesn't love you back, that shit hurts. When we say fuck love, love it, you know, love hurts. No. If higher sources of love, that's incorrect. Toxic love hurts. Every which way, which I'm gonna tell in my bag. Toxic love will cost you everything emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, you know, potentially even in your life because you get sick and shit, cancer, diabetes, and bullshit because you have the devil by your side, or you're both the fucking devil. You're too narcissistic at each other's throats. And if he or she's too narcissistic, especially trying to leave them, you know, if I can have you, nobody can. When they tell you that, I pray for you and that's it. More likely you won't be here no more. Respectfully. If you get away, you don't ever go back. Respectfully. And it sucks to have to be like this. I didn't make the rules. I just comprehended it 5 years ago. At 39, my tattoo. 39. It'd be nicer if I was younger, but if does not exist, you know, my parents should have taught me. How can they teach you? They don't know this conversation at all. So that's what I tell you, but I was taught, pay it forward to universe. What? Anybody you speak to, especially younger than you are, that's your inner child. They don't know shit about any of this thing. They don't about to get, I'm tired, they're about to get destroyed. So just pay it forward. Nobody else will comprehend nobody at all. That is your free one choice. I'm not a Bible thumper. You have to change. You have to forgive. You have to you don't have to do shit. No one's got to do shit. But if you want to evolve in life and figure out what love is, you should want to let go. First hard part, forgive, communication. Second, and you can't forget it. It happened to you. You live it as a being. The second hardest part, let go. Do closure of yourself. Comprehend why it fails to do comprehension. And especially when it comes to partners, my next tattoo, all my ex-exes, I only had 4, right? So, like my support team told me 5 years ago, what was the red flags? What was the boundaries that passed? When the sparks start ending? What? And deeper about that, before you met them, what were you doing in life? That will let you know everything why it failed. What? What do you mean? Before you met your partner, were you happy, sad, bitter, hateful? What's inspired the face? The face tats. Oh, all my tattoos. So first and foremost, obviously I'm 18 at heart. I'm older than a lot of you guys potentially. I'm 44 on the outside, right? Initially, I was just face tattoos, neck tattoos. I don't mind the other tattoos, right? But I did it because X. I love X, man. Like, yo, how do I get people's attention? Petty ass black and white words. The boys hate it. The queens love it. Especially a lot of the boys are narcissistic. We're fuck boys. We love God, but I'm smashing you, your mother, and your cousin, and we go to church every Sunday. And I love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad. Nobody can say I love higher source and I'm a fuckboy fuck roll. Not unless your partner, you guys are probably open relationships, or you're both okay with that. That's your love language. I have nothing against you. It's a two-sided relationship. Y'all open. That's cool. More power to you. Nothing against you. But the day that someone gets in their feelings, yo, they cheated. How? If you can't handle one person's feelings, how can you do two or more? Respectfully, So that's why all my tattoos. That's why I have the crown thorns from Jesus, because I decided to crucify myself like 2.5 years ago. Like, I know what I'm talking about. So how to get people's attention? I would do like 2.5 years being empathetic, bite my tongue, watch my words. Do this like religious, spiritual, kill people with kindness, like respect. It's not Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad's time. It's 2025 times, right? Well, then when I said this, it's 2023 times. So how to get people's attention? Black and white words. If any of these words, my notes universe triggers you, I did my job. And the best part is this: if I don't know you and I trigger you behind the screen, I did my job. I'm a beast. Now I live in your head, right? If you can block me, it hurt my feelings, but you just read the words. Once you read words, that shit engraved in your fucking head. As beings, they'll be like, kids are sponges. Everyone is a sponge. Every which way. What's written on your forehead? Oh, I have like the Adam and Eve. Yeah, Adam and Eve from Genesis. Then I have the bad side of us is hate, narcissism, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, envy, jealous. That's the bad side of everybody, right? And then the good side is love, empathy, which is my word, empath, proud, humble, good, love, respect. The crown comes to Jesus. I have the tree of life from S06 Tentacion, Jose Anfroy. 20 on the side. Why 20? Because he passed away 7 years ago. He got murdered at 20 years old. So I call everybody out. If you're 20 years old and younger, teach me anything positive in life. Respectfully, I'm older than you. Like, if you're 20 years old, I'm 44. I'm 24 years old, and I've heard everything. God, Buddha, I've heard it all respectfully. So teach me something positive. Every time you're in the healing journey, cool. I'm working on my feelings. Cool. Yo, you got my attention. So I'm going to ask you, 20 years old, so who's your real support team? Who's teaching you? Who's guiding you? Whoever it is, and you speak some good stuff, like a king here on Bigo. I met him on Bigo. He's on IG wise. His name's Nazir. He just turned 20. I started speaking to him when he was 17 and a half. And I was like, yo, I promote X all day. He's the first cat that I speak to, right? That, 17 and a half. I was like, I asked him, yo, king, I respect your boundaries, but who taught you this? Oh, my father, my grandmother, and other family members. I was like, yo, I respect your family's boundaries, right? But I would love to speak to them because I want to see who taught them. At what age did they start? My tattoo 39. If I can speak to your father, respect and say his grandmother, rest in peace, passed away already, respectfully, and whomever teach you, it was like, oh, yeah, I'll talk to my pops. I respect everyone's boundary because I want to see where he started and who taught him. Because once again, that's how you evolve in life. People in the healing journey. Everything else man-made bullshit. Yo, ask other than beings and the AI, ask anything man-made for advice to life. Ask your car, especially, keep it simple. You're home, you're in your fucking room. Look around your room. Other than the AI and a physical being, ask any part of your room. Hey TV, I'm sad and depressed. What do I do? Hey light bulb, I got PTSD. What do I do? Hey pillow, that I cry to every fucking night. I'm in this toxic ass relationship. What do I do? Fucking crickets. Fucking crickets, man. Your mind is on titanium, or it's a weird little piece of paper. Your mind. I tell the queens all the time, the ones with the potentials. Yo, queen, I date your mind. What? How are we speaking to each other? Your mind tells your mouth to move, and the words come out. Yes, cosmetically, you're beautiful. Yes, I see what you see. What everybody sees. But your lust can't talk to me. It can talk to me whatever time frame you want to have become one exchange energy. But after that, what happens? Do we talk to each other or not talk to each other? Then what? Respectfully. You're very intelligent. Oh, thank you, King. Queen, whoever behind the screen, I apologize. I just pay you forward. I just tell stories, nothing more, nothing less. What's the t-shirts behind you? Do you sell them or they're yours? Oh, yeah, my t-shirts? They're all X. Majority of my X. I'll show you. Yeah, X, X, S06 Jesus Buddha. I'm trying. I've ordered a bunch of shirts in Temu. Like I order a lot of them because they're beautiful. I'm about to order some like background drapes, whatever. So it'll be Buddha, Jesus, and then the tree of life with the chakras for the spiritual universe to get your attention. So and this is a live podcast. How about this? I can show you. Likey Squad, both my Facebook, both the Twitches. I mean, both TikToks, IG, Twitch, Clubhouse. Then you guys. Live podcast. I've been doing this for 5 years on the Raw. Starting my 6th season. I just tell stories now. Tap in with me. I sell music, sports, gear for living. I got hella dope design. Oh, that's cool. Once again, and I say respect for you. I'm happy for you, but I don't really buy many things anymore. If I do, I just buy shirts, Temu, cheap stuff, and stuff that I don't care about many things. Respect, but thank you though. Keep doing your thing. Push your product every which way, but everything that I wear, Walmart, $7. Believe, and it says the Queens love it. Believe in who you are, and who you were meant to be. Words. The words are powerful every which way. The words are spells, and that's what I do as a being. I just pay it forward every which way. And the best part, they're just words. If anybody's words trigger you, or words in general trigger you, you have a lot of healing to do. But you should talk to yourself. You have to talk to yourself. No, you don't. Anyone says I have to, you have to change. That's very. The word habit is very forceful triggering. I just say your Bible thumping people. You have to change. No one has to change. You should want to change. That is your free will choice. You should want to feel your feelings. You should want to talk to yourself. Especially when it comes to negative triggers. You're having a beautiful day, living God higher source, and then someone says, bitch. And they weren't speaking to you. You heard on TikTok. You're in the streets walking, I don't know, to McDonald's and Starbucks. You're the third party, not involved in the conversation, and you overheard the word bitch. And now you're sad and depressed, or it triggers, something to you become bitter and hateful. That's why these words as beings, if it triggers you, talk to yourself. How am I do I feel the way I feel? And when it comes to words in general, wise, when these words trigger you and you try to regulate people which I get it's your boundaries, but let's just scenario the word bitch bothers you. Now talk to yourself, why does the word bitch bother me? And you don't know this? All these words that trigger you as a being, you have many owners of the word scenario. Let's keep the simple word bitch, right? Let's say your father called you a bitch, your brother called you a bitch, your ex called you a bitch, the bully called you a bitch. You have many owners of the word bitch. That's why that word triggers you. But to call everybody out, which I'm telling you back, these words, these words, these conversations, these languages have no feelings at all. So how's all the universes, because whatever universe you claim to be from, and their feelings about things that don't have feelings at all. And a lot of people that's Japanese to them, it's like a little analogy metaphor / riddle, right? They're like, what does that mean? Black and white, make it simple. Sad, want to feel sad. Breakups, want to go through breakups. All these zombies, addiction, addiction, those terms, they do not ever worry about becoming a zombie, addiction, addiction. Co-parenting does not worry about co-parenting. Beings do. Excuse me, all these beings, we physical beings, we worry about that bullshit. If you allow it to. So that's why I say for everybody out there, that's why I speak black and white every which way. Keep it simple for yourself. Nobody has to comprehend me. No one has to work on their feelings. You can all call me crazy. I don't care. Respectfully, what? I don't care. The only person I need, chase, compete, submit, and need validation from who? The person mirror myself. Because if you don't got you, then who got you? Beings? Your family and friends? They can leave whenever they want to. Mammy bullshit? You can have money, power, and fame. And the day that you lose everything in life, then what? Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? It's going. Answer respectfully. That's why I be selfish in a positive manner. You should want to be selfish. I love you guys, but guess what? I love myself more. I gotta walk away from you guys. Why? Y'all too toxic. You're on a journey. You're not a healing. You can say God wouldn't be miserable. God would not be bullying. So why are you bullying? That's why rejection and protection. I gotta walk away. I love you, but I love myself more. Maybe down the road, if you're on the healing journey, we can talk again. If not, people will come and go. You be mediating up in there. As far as mediation, well, number one, go for it. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, meditating. Oh, I say respectfully, I get the concept of meditation as it being I'll pray, but I don't as it being respect. I don't meditate. I use the word manifestation, meditate. I'll say meditation, but I say to attract the spiritual universe. The kings and queens that meditate, chakras, Reiki, all that. I'll play clips, but respectfully, it's not my realm at all. It's because I'm trying to awaken my chakras. Okay, spiritual universe. Once again, as I respectfully, like, it's very, very intriguing. Anyone from my face tattoos, I'm just 3. Everyone starts Blue Pillars 2D, The Matrix. We're on a journey. I used to debate about my bullshit. Black versus white, Christians versus Buddhists. All this, it's irrelevant. That's why we're just entertainers. Everyone's an entertainer. Yo, you make $1 billion on social media. Y'all religious people, and then someone goes lives, and the live session says Catholic versus Buddhist. Now you have all these people debating at each other's throats, doing fucking threats, but they're religious people, spiritual people. Make them make sense, Respectfully. I'm not trying to do it to you guys. I'll debate about your feelings in a positive manner. Like, yo, king, queen, why y'all sound depressed? What? I'm happy you're rich. Money, power, and fame. But there's a dilemma. Like, people make you feel good. I get it. Your family, friends, church, etc., right? And many things do. So why can't you make yourself feel good? Make them make sense. What? Shots fired. Oh, what you in? I was tuned in your live a little while ago. Oh, as far as I'm on many platforms. So it's a live podcast. So, Likey, both my Facebook, both my Twitch. Both my TikToks, Bigo, IG, Twitch, and Clubhouse. So it's a live podcast. And as respectfully, pioneer that I control, nobody does what I do. You might have people go like 3-4 live sessions, but it's a lot to go, especially when you have like more numbers than I do, right? And you have these trolls jump in the box, talk this shit, or in the comments. But the cool thing about social media, first and foremost, remember this for everybody out there: if social media is too much for you, you don't have to be on social media. To forewarn you, what? Cell phone tattoo, use it, regular use. Google, YouTube, watch reels. Don't have any platform at all. Remember, rejection and protection. But to forewarn you, at the same time, in a positive manner, the cool thing about social media, you can test yourself. You don't have to comment at all. At all. Try, if you can handle, being bullied and shit, don't comment. People are ruthless out here. These cyber trolls and bullies in general. But the cool thing is you test yourself. If I'm having a good day, scenario, I'm going to work, I actually go to church, gym therapy, I'm at work, it's my lunch break, I see a post about whatever, and now I'm sad, now I'm depressed, now I'm bitter, now I'm hateful. And I just saw someone's post on TikTok or IG, and now I have to go back to work all fucking mad and bitter, or sad and depressed. Like, talk to yourself, why and how do I feel the way I feel? It wasn't even my post, that's a positive. Bro, you're confusing the hell out of me. Why are you talking so fast? That's the way I speak. I'm trying to speak slower. So that's why I fluctuate. Fast, slow, mumble, slow. I'm very exhausted. I'm only one person. I've been doing this live sessions, my live podcast for 5 years, starting my 6th season. So I sound like a chipmunk, yes. I know it's hard to understand me. I hear it all the time. I've heard this shit majority of my life. So respectfully say this, like, yo, I don't speak fast. You're just listening too slow, respectfully. If you don't speak chipmunk, it's Japanese. And once again, like, Hispanic Latinos, like, they're the ones that speak a lot faster every which way. Go birds. Right? So, whatchamacallit, so Hispanic, Chicano, Mexican Americans, for the most part, we speak a lot slower, right? Hello, like, I'm trying to speak slow. My first name is Latina. And all my people in Seattle, Latinos, Boricuas, Puerto Ricans, Dominican, Cubans, they'd be like, papi, chill out. We speak the way we speak. I can't slow down for you. That's why Hispanic, Latino, Spaniards, we have this little, language barrier, quote unquote. Yes, we speak Spanish, different dialect. We use words differently wise, but on the overall, Shout out to Philly, Rican, I'm in Philly too. Oh, nice. And so respectfully, so I've been slowing down a lot more. So I apologize, but once again, I'm trying. I catch myself, and I said respectfully. Like I was telling the missus yesterday, I was a regular conversation here locally. She had one of my tattoos, and I was speaking, but I'm just like, but in my head, I'm just like, am I speaking too slow? I told her, Miss, I'm sorry, like, I don't know, like, if I'm offending you, or I sound retarded respectfully. She's like, no, you're good. Like, yo, you're totally good, man. You're totally good. I go, I just gotta speak fast. I'm trying to speak a lot slower, like, more clearly type of situation, because my tongue gets twisted, So once again, that's the way I speak, the way I speak. I'm trying to change my ways in a positive manner. You've been following the 12 laws of the universe. Could you explain them to me if you do? I respect I say this, I'm not there yet. Eventually, I'll get to there and study them. And the only reason why I want to study them respectfully because of X. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I'll pay because remember this. He passed away 20 years old. My tree of life is, and I have 20 for him. Right? They have a cross, and all the X's for Jase and higher source God, Allah, Buddha, where you believe in, right? So I love TikTok and all these platforms, but let me play this real fast. Speaking of him wise, of X, here we go. So I want to study these books because he studied them, and then it helped him apparently. So because he spoke hella good, because I couldn't teach anybody at 20 years old anything what he was doing. If I could find it. I have too many clips. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll play it fast.
Read on. These are books that XXX Tentacion read on his path to awakening. Let me break them down one by one. The Occult book. This is real hidden knowledge. Occult means hidden from the masses. This book opens your eyes to ancient symbols, secret societies, and the spiritual codes elites study but never teach us. It's like learning the rule book to the matrix you were born in. The Synchronicity Key. This book teaches you that nothing is random. Everything happens for a reason. It's not luck, it's alignment. Your thoughts, choices, and energy create patterns the universe mirrors back to you. X used this to read signs, follow deeper meaning, and know when you was in the flow with destiny. The Book of Mastery. This is one of the most spiritual books X tapped into. This book teaches you that you're the master, you just forgot. It reminds you that your thought shapes reality, and that your true self is divine, not broken. Atlas of the Skies. This one connects you to the stars, not just astrology, but the deeper science of the cosmos. As above, so below. X studied the skies to better understand himself, his timing, and his place in the bigger picture. The Book of 1,000 Dreams. This book helped X decode his subconscious mind. Your dreams are messages, warnings, and visions. This book teaches you how to interpret them and see through symbols. X didn't just read books to sound smart. He read them to remember who he really was. Viral, nigga!
X always, Josh say, man, I love X. He's physically not here, right? Like X says, that's called completion, but emotionally and spiritually, he's always by our sides. Energy doesn't die, and that's why I love X, because I call everybody out. I'm at One King once again, Vigo and IG, Nazir. He just turned 20. Beast. Every time in conversation, I'm like, damn, you're a beast. I cannot speak the way you spoke at all when I was your age at all. I could say, born as a Catholic, go to church, pray in God's hands. God can do for you. If you were mean to you, pray because of suffering. Be a good person, show respect. That's all I can tell you. Nothing about the healing journey. All these tattoos, nothing. I better start speaking like this at 39. I'm 18 at heart. I just turned 44. The last 5 years of my life, blessed. I say respect for you. The best years of my life. And nothing against my exes, my past pain, toxic trauma, and the train top, child trauma. All my family thinks I'm crazy. So I say respect. None of my family from Washington State down to Mexico, back to Spain, the motherland. Zero. What? Zero. I got hella family members. I tell them, God, yeah, God is good. My tattoos call everybody out. Religious people, God is good, but are you good? Both my shoulders. If you're a fuckboy, fuck girl, or you're a nice girl, what? You just told me God is good. I'm supposed to respond, yes, God is good, or all, let's respond, all the time, whatever. Like, no, God is good, but are you good? What? I just called you out. No one's perfect, we have our flaws, but are you living the life of higher source best as possible? If not, you have a lot of healing to do, respectfully. And don't say higher source if you're a fuckboy, fuck girl. Especially if you're a zombie addict and addiction. You didn't know how to love your own self. So why offer love but you can't, you can't give it nor receive it respectfully. So, and I say all that respectfully, but anyways, let me play these clips.
Experiencing pain in where you are experiencing pain in your body, I will feel it in my body as I'm working on you, which is actually super intense. So, like, say
physical pain or
yes, emotional? Physical pain. So I will feel your emotional pain in my body physically. So, like, say I'm working on you and I'm hovering over a certain point, because basically what it is like you're running your hands down, and wherever you feel heat is where you're going to pick up energy. Wherever I stop on you, I'll get a pain. You are struggling with a level of self-worth. I'll feel the pain in the middle of my back. It's very cool. Your crown chakra, you have your third eye, you have your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral, and then your root. This is like the feminine side of the body. This is the masculine side of the body. So they both play different roles in your life. And masculine presence, like putting forth energy, hustle culture. And then the feminine side would be rest, creation, nurturing yourself. I like to say you're either balanced or you're unbalanced. I'm a little bit different than your typical tattoo artist. I do tarot readings, chakra balancings, Reiki energy healing, And then I come up with a tattoo intuitively designed just for you based on, like, off of our energetic session. I do ceremonial tattooing. I bring tattooing back to its root, which is something that is very near and dear to my heart. It's how tattooing, in all honesty, in my opinion, should be. It is a form of energy exchange, and that is what brought me to doing ceremonial tattooing. Kind of give you the gist of what Reiki is. It is the movement of energy. We as humans are capable of moving energy, and that's what Reiki is. It's moving stagnant energy, energy that's like dormant in your system, energy that you've held on to, with emotions that are being held in different parts of your body that can create sicknesses, disease. It is the movement of that energy and healing energy being sent to those parts of the body, to those parts of the mind. Reiki healers it depends on who you are, depends on how open you are to your intuition. We'll get different visuals. That's what I am. I'm a visual Reiki healer. So when I'm working on somebody, I get visuals that come to me. So like it'll be random. Like I'll get, whether it be anything from bugs to like animals. I get a lot of animals. It's very interesting, but I do get a lot of symbols, a lot of sigils, a lot of runes that come to me.
So, beautiful queen. I love tattooing and therapy. But I tell you respectfully, especially towards more of the queens out there, like if you be spiritual universe from 4D to the 10D to the Matrix, like I've heard everything, the last 5 years. I've spoken to many thousand queens asking, like, what do you believe? Higher source, spirituality, astrology, atheists, whatever, and all the spiritual universe. Starseed, Anunnaki, Reiki. I'm like, cool, tarot card, Wicked. I've heard everything. I'm like, cool, that's clean. Remember, that's beautiful. Nothing against you, but to forewarn you, like, you be religious, spiritual, right? Positive person. But how did magically did you let some of these fucking boys and girls too narcissistic? All my tattoos, all these circles, these fuckboy fuck rolls, bad boy bad rolls, especially the worst one, the zombies as an addiction, by your side, as a partner, in your four walls, and they're taking your energy. It triggers a lot of them. What? So you have this beautiful gift. I go, they be like, but that's like, she's like, you're higher than 3D. No, I'm not. I know you believe I am. A lot of communities, I hear it all the time, you're higher. No, I'm not. Respectfully, I know of the 4D to 10D to 20 matrix, which I'm actually, I got 3, I think 2D to 10D. I gotta add the 20D. I've heard the terminology, star seeds, Wiccans, light workers. You're a light worker. You're like, well, you can call me a light worker. Cause you're helping others. I'm just paying it forward. That's all I'm doing. If you want to call me a light worker, I'll use the term to why? To attract the spiritual universe. Oh, you're a light worker. I'm a light worker. Oh, cool. But how you in a toxic relationship? What? Shots fired. How you're a zombie and that's an addiction, but you're a light worker. You're a Wiccan, starseed. All these. How'd you? We all my face tattoo. We all have a broken heart. I believe broken heart, toxic love, and we're numb. You hit rock bottom and you became super numb. Now you're codependent of man-made bullshit. I've heard so many stories. Well, y'all high and drunk and bullshit. Like, what do you see? What are you talking? I saw my future self. I saw my ancestors. I have a perfect family. I feel the God. I'm like, cool. And now you're sober back into this fucking avatar, and you're sober back to the 2D or 3D world. So what do you do about your feelings? Do you want to feel them, or you want to go get high, get drunk, become codependent? People say man-made bullshit. The bottle doesn't need you. All couple letters. You need the bottle wide. What? Shots fired. No drug in the universe wakes up tomorrow. You know what? I'm going through a toxic relationship. I'm going through a breakup divorce. I'm sad and depressed. I got PTSD. You know what? I'm going to buy a Rito and get high with them. Use him to get high, get drunk. Beings do. As simple as that. And all this bullshit is not a disease. It's called a choice. I'm 39 years, well, 39. 18 at heart, I'm 44. 8 kids. I lost 2 families. So if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, become a zombie, and that's addiction, and you did, why and how? Trigger comment, trigger subjects. I know, but it's personal. Do you want to talk about it? You don't have to. That's your free one choice. Especially you have no kids. Yo, make that shit make sense. If higher source is not suffering, I'm not suffering anymore, and you have no kids and you're suffering, and you hit rock bottom, why and how? Make that make sense. I know it's personal. But once again, I use all the terminology. Yo, king, queen, I respect your boundaries. The big word boundaries. You can verbalize boundaries. They preach it, especially on TikTok, social media talk, counseling therapy. But just to let you know, because no one really says this, you can verbalize boundaries. Nobody has to respect your boundaries. If they don't respect your boundaries, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Entertain, sit there and bicker with them to force them to respect your boundaries, or be selfish in a positive manner. Go to that door. Don't ever look back. A zillion people in all the fucking universes, all these realms. Why are you stressing about 1, 2, or 20? You have nobody else to talk to? Maybe locally. My situation, Eastern Washington State. I'm the fucking devil in everyone's eyes. Beautiful boys and girls. There's only 2 queens that I talk to. One that I know. Second one, through Facebook Messenger. I tell both of them, yo, I call you queens. I call you you women in the healing journey. Everybody else, beautiful girls. There is no potential in Eastern Washington. Nothing. Thousands of girls, all age categories. I just call them girls. They all look at me. I'm the devil in their eyes, but I get it because why? Eastern Washington is more introverted. And then the religious, spiritual, atheist people are like, yeah, cool, God is good, but you're not good. Sounds good. West Side, the best side, Seattle. I'm always promoting Seattle. I love Seattle. It's my real home. 3 hours away. In Seattle, I'm famous. Especially in the north side, in the suburbs, as I'm door dashing or just walking the streets of Seattle. I just ordered. Well, I'm about to order a bunch of shirts, a lot of sleeveless shirts. Can you see my tattoos at the farmer's market and be like, oh, I'm doing DoorDash. I put my oh shit, you got more? Yeah, my chest. I'm working on my back. I put my shirt. Oh shit, you just have words on you. Yeah, words in little notes universe. Why? There's no universe. It's all about the healing journey. The queens love me. The boys hate me, and I don't care. My gift is to trigger people with petty words, and I remind you, for everybody, what? And which I'll be telling back pretty soon. I do say all the time, yo, queen, yes sir. These words, these conversations, these languages have no feelings at all. If any of my petty words trigger you, how can they trigger you? They don't have no feelings. But it's your triggers, it's your traumas. All these tattoos are my scars healed. When anyone says, my heart has a scar, you can say that if it's an actual scar, quote unquote, analogy, metaphor. But if you're still stuck in your ex and you think about them, and a lot of us out ourselves, I let them go. You can verbalize it all you want. The day you see your ex, you can do no contact, run away, go to fucking Pluto. But the day, magically, because the higher source of the universe always tests you to see if you actually let them go, or if you lie to yourself. Just because, yes, you block them away from them, physically not around you. A lot of us lie to ourselves. But the day you see each other, magically 5 years from now, and you're traveling, they're traveling, you see each other, and you guys lock eyes. Any fucking negative trigger, you lock eyes with your ex. And I'm sorry to destroy the fuck out of you, but now you're sad, depressed, bitter, heavy, scared. But you said you let them go. So my next tattoo, XX, every XX's will always be your kryptonite if you don't let them go. That means you get they live in your head rent free. That's why you're sad and depressed. Now the trauma, past, the present comes forward. All the memories and flashbacks. But you said you was good and you let them go. But you want love. Okay. You have a lot of healing to do, respectfully. That's my situation. Forgive communication. Not forget you lived. It happened to you as a being. The second hardest part to do is let go. Do close yourself. Comprehend why it happened to you. To the comprehension. And after that, you can breathe. The less stress in your life. I promise you 1,000. The real fountain of youth. The less stress in your life. If you have to cut everybody out, then cut everybody off. I'm on 959 cell phones. That's my hashtag social media family. Y'all my people behind the screen. Y'all more blood makes you related, blood's not thick in the water. Your vibe, this little line's not my line. A queen from TikTok. I watched my podcast, Kuta about technology, and I heard it last year when I met her on TikTok. First time and last time so far, right? And she says, your vibe will attack your tribe. Fucking beautiful. I'm about to get shit tatted on me pretty soon. So it's gonna say, blood makes you related, blood's not thick in the water. Your vibe will attack your tribe, your spiritual family. What? What's up? What's going on? How you doing? Number one.
Hey yo, Coach Rio.
Yes.
Coach.
Yes.
You remember Real Talk?
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, shut up. How you been?
I've been chilling, bro. Shit.
Where'd you
We're in
been?
the same family though.
Say it again.
We're in the same family.
Okay. Oh yeah. What you been up to? How's family? How's life?
Hold on. Let me give you something.
Oh, you have to give me nothing, King.
Family.
You have to give me nothing. You good?
I don't care.
Okay,
We in
being
the same family, bro.
you good?
We in the same family.
You
We're in
good?
the same family. You're the main person that give me motivation. You always give me all that good motivation, good vibes, and I respect you a lot. So
Thank you,
I'm gonna give you what I give you, bro.
thank you. You don't have to. Thank you. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Bless, bless. How you doing, Queen? But thank you. How's family? How's life? What you been up to? I'm asking.
I've been ever since I've been off of Beagle. So I was off for 4 years now.
Yeah.
I came back.
Okay, welcome back.
Now, coming back, I got like what you call it? Before I came back, becoming a lead. I'm
Yeah.
at a new job.
Oh, shut up! Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Yeah, I was becoming a lead. I'm like, this is all such a great blessing because like I wasn't really expecting to be a lead until they started talking to me about it.
Yeah.
And they see because they see how my performance is at work. Because like,
Yeah.
I'm a quick learner. So when
Awesome.
people tell me what to do and how to do it, I'm on top of that.
Yeah. That's awesome, King. I'm happy for you. Hell yeah. Do it to it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I followed you. Come back, Kate. I followed you back. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome, King. Happy for you every which way. Good to see you
Yeah,
again.
it's kind of dark.
You good? You good?
It's good to see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like, what you been up to, man?
Same routine,
How's,
man. Same routine.
Same.
Say it again. Yeah,
No,
I
I
just
was asking, how's life?
life's good. Life's good. I'm finally after like a year, I started working on my podcast on my YouTube and my Spotify, doing uploads. So I got like 5 years of content. I'm just trying to catch up myself. What's number 2 you
How
doing?
you doing, handsome?
Good yourself?
Dude, it's me.
Who's me?
I don't know. We hung out like a year and a half ago. You forget everybody because you talk to so many people.
Oh yeah, but people come and go.
Yeah, I remember you, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah. You were telling about your hardships and how unique the life experience is. How you wanted to share your ideas and branch out and talk to more people and kind of see if you could carry your ideas, if they could
Pay it forward.
carry weight to other people.
Yeah.
But I met you, that was like a year and a half ago. And I don't use this app, and now I come back and
Still here.
now it's kinda like you forgot about me.
I'm sorry.
You forgot about me.
I speak to a lot of people. People come and go, so you know. And then
Hey,
people.
don't worry, bro. You almost forgot about me.
Well,
He forgot about you too.
Yeah.
nah. Well, people come and go respectfully, and sometimes let's say your account gets banned, you make a new account, so it's a lot for sure. But my situation is being I just go live to tell stories, pay it forward, and that's it. It's a live podcast, and I tell everybody out there, if you're doing the healing journey, pay it forward. Like do a podcast, you know, tell your little stories. No one has to comprehend you. All there's one person. I thought there's one person to make comment or ask questions to spark conversation. Like why do you believe that? Why do you say what you're saying? Like in the spiritual warfare, nobody can stop it. Not even higher source. We can prevent it by telling stories, especially the people that want love, relationships, families, and kids. Like I tell everybody all the time, do you know what love is? Do you comprehend what love is? If you knew what it was, I promise you 1,000 my tattoo, you would not be in those toxic relationships. You would know you could leave whenever you want to. Excuse me, that's
You
a
know,
free one choice.
sometimes I think people underestimate the amount of like impact and power that they have. Because it's like,
Right.
I talked to you
Mhm.
like maybe like a year and a half ago, and I kind of remember it.
Okay.
You know, it sticks with people,
Yeah.
and a lot of people like they tend to believe that their words or their thoughts or their beliefs or what they say doesn't matter. And then here I am talking to you, and I remember some of the shit you were saying.
Thank you,
So
Chief.
it's like
Mhm.
if we're screaming it to eternity, if we're just kind of like online, just
The
talking
universe.
our shit, and it feels like no one's there,
Right.
we're still making an impact.
Facts. And what I do is to be at that people like when you start this healing journey, right, and you try to pay it forward, tell your stories, just to remind you, you don't comprehend this, like, don't get discouraged. Initiate this because you be like, I used to feel in the very beginning, 5 years ago, like, you know, in my head, like, cool, I'm gonna pay it forward, tell us about the healing journey, all the terminology for all my tattoos, right? And after like doing it for almost a year, I'm like, my numbers aren't really going up. Like, why am I doing this for? my support team, they would remind me, and my close ones, they'd be like, "Yo, King, you're doing good. Don't stop. What? Don't stop." In your head, in my head, I've been viral. Physically, it's okay. You know, it's day by day baby steps. Oh, go for it. Vibes. Go for it.
Yeah, sorry, I had to raise my hand because I didn't want to interrupt when you
Yeah.
were talking. But to add on to what you guys are saying, like, so I'm 21 right now. I just turned 21. I'm gonna be
Right,
22
congratulations.
in 3 months, in 2 months actually.
Okay.
And like, as I was when I was 15, I didn't really have a father. I didn't really have a mother to teach me how to be a grown man and stuff. And which is a good thing because at the age of 15, everybody would say at the age of 15 you're playing, you're running around just acting crazy, dumb and stuff. I didn't have to do that.
Okay.
I couldn't do that. I was mainly doing. I was mainly taking care of a 1 month baby.
It's not.
A baby that is 1 month years old. And because I was in the shelter, I was always taking care of other kids and stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't even take care of myself, but I took care of somebody else. And for me,
Mm-hmm.
anytime I help somebody or like give somebody advice and stuff, quotes
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
it makes me feel good. I
Right.
don't want no money from them. I don't want no
Yeah.
money from just because I give you advice or whatever.
Right.
I want to see you progress.
Right,
I want
evolve.
to see you succeed in life because I don't got time to be. If I didn't succeed,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you succeed. I'm gonna be the one to guide you.
Yeah. hold it. Yeah.
alright?
Guide it
I'm
for
not
more.
gonna. I'm not gonna.
Let you drown.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, King. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
That is interesting because sometimes, you know, I feel compelled like you do to give advice or whatever, but sometimes there's a world of people that just don't want to receive it. And I've been meaning to ask both you guys, like,
Yeah.
if you guys had like great advice, like to someone who just didn't want to hear it, would you try harder to
Yes,
convince
that one.
them, or would you kind of just let them go?
Vibes, you can go first if you want
Like
to.
if you had like really good advice
Mhm.
to somebody that didn't want to hear it or whatever, or they kind of wrote you off in some kind of way,
Yeah.
like would you go out of your way to kind of put gasoline behind your actions and be like, no man, you gotta listen to me, I know this, or would you at what point do you let somebody? And also, I'm interested what you got to say about this, Coach.
Yeah.
At what point?
Mhm.
At what point do you go like, I told him,
Mhm.
and he ain't listening. You gotta let him go. Like, at what point do you do that?
Well, I'll let Vibes go first. If that's cool with you, but if you want to respond, Vibes, I'll go after you. If that's cool with you.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like coaches ones after, but let me do mine. So, mine's one. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing as coach because coach is always ahead of me. But what I will do is like if somebody don't want to hear that best advice that I have or quote that I have, I would just like respectfully just let them be them for a little bit, and the minute I see that they're struggling, then I'm just gonna say that quote or the advice, and then see if they have it. But if not, then I'm just gonna be like, okay, this is how you going. I'm gonna tell myself. I always like to talk to myself because
Yeah.
hey, it's better to talk to yourself than to like talk to somebody else because you can understand yourself too when you're talking to yourself.
Right.
So
Right.
I always talk to myself after I give advice to somebody. I always tell myself, did you do the right thing? After he just blew you off, did you do the right thing? You think you did it? I tell myself, it's all good. Because at the end of the day, that's how you see, that's how you were in their shoes before. So always remember to put yourself into that shoes. Because if you don't put yourself into somebody else's shoes, then you wouldn't like what's that word? You wouldn't see what they're going through if you don't put yourself into their shoes.
Vibes.
It's the reason I asked this to both you guys is
Yeah.
because it's such an eye roll when it's like blinding to you, where it's like, here's what you need to do,
Mhm.
and if they just did it, it would help so much.
Right.
If you, when you give like sound advice,
Correct.
when you're given, and maybe both you guys probably resonate with this. It was like, hey, I've given you like the perfect antidote. I've given you the thing.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it. And like, how do you? Okay, maybe this is a second question.
Go for it.
Maybe.
Go for it.
But like, how do you cope when they don't take the advice that you know was good?
So okay, back to the first one. Me personally, wise, like as one being, I won't give up on nobody. My motto to everybody, like, yo, I'm out of your pocket 24/7, 365. How you always conversation, I'm here for you. So, but I'll give you every option, idea, scenario, analogy, metaphor, riddle, stories. But to forewarn people, like I was forewarned, check out, which I'm gonna tell you back. It's gonna say God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual ancestors, and beings. We're all communication. We're all messengers. Nobody has to comprehend nobody at all. That is their free one choice. As a being, I know you're gonna try to help others pay it forward. Remember this. Everybody, as long as that person is patient enough or minded enough, they're hearing you, but they don't have to comprehend you. My situation, I tell everybody, I'm here for you. I'll give you every option scenario. You can find your face 1 billion times. You can stay stuck on trombone, king, queen, go back to him. I won't ever get. You're the minor child. I was you, but I won't let you drown. What? I will not let you drown at all. That door is always open for you. Today, tomorrow, you can cuss me out, you know, but I won't give up on you, you know, because I know how I feel to like higher source. Yes, emotionally, spiritually, higher source is always by your side, but physical beings, crickets typically. You put your hand out, you feel like you're fucking drowning. Like, you know, what am I supposed to do? That's why suicidal thoughts. Like, I shouldn't even be here. There's no point. Nobody helps me type of situation, you know? So I know that feeling is fucking unjust. That's why I tell everybody, I don't give up on nobody. But as a being, can you control and protect your energy? If you try to help others, right, and they take energy, they drown you type of situation, you feel depleted, then that's when you realize boundaries and best as possible. You don't have to stay. Especially when you're trying to do this to help a lot of people. For example, like I'm vibing with Buddha. Buddha's a beast. Like he says, I love the way he spoke. He's all, shut up. My teachings, I'm the doctor, right? But my teachings, that's the medicine. You can do whatever you want with it. I'll verbalize it to you, elaborate best as possible. But there's many people I gotta help. I will not stop at all. But I'm not gonna sit here for too long. I gotta keep going. But there's my teachings. That's the medicine. And he kept it simple: mind, body. Fucking beautiful. I love the way he spoke. And once again, I'm born as a Catholic. In the religious universe, you're not supposed to study other. As a Catholic, I'm not supposed to vibe with Mormons, Jehovah's, spiritual universe, you know, atheists, you know, Buddha, that's the devil, that's wrong. I say respectfully, it would have been nice. But remember this: if does not exist, I wish my parents out. It doesn't exist. It's the past. It's been written. But the positive is, it's a live podcast. I pay it forward. Study all these religious leaders, even atheist people. But the healing, it's basically the healing journey. Only you as one person can do comprehension. Like even Buddha told people, check out, I'm teaching this. Don't even believe me until you study and do communication comprehension. And now you know that is your belief. But don't believe nobody until you know. And you know, research everybody. So you know, and that's confident. Everyone preaches about communication. Everyone does communication. Be it empathetic or narcissistic. I hate you, love you, whatever. And why I think, especially in relationships, why I think we're bigger about the exact same subject, word for word, one-sided relationship. One person doing the Queen's doing communication comprehension. Us, man, more narcissistic. We're not talking about the feelings. Communication. The Queen's like, he's not hearing me. Your Queen, I was him. He's hearing, listening, observing. He's not comprehending you. Why do you think you're bigger about the exact same subject, word for fucking word? But nobody has to comprehend nobody. But as one being, if they take your energy and it frustrates you, like, yes, you see what they're going through. You know the answer. They don't comprehend. So, as a being, control potential energies. If not, if you're going to become frustrated, your intent is not to. My next tattoo, reactive abuse, your triggers. Stoplight, red light, you're bothered. Yellow light, you're angered. Triggers. They're frustrating you. Go outside, pie an eagle, and go out and get some air. Or stay there. Hit the green light, become triggered. Now you build hatred. Hatred is that swollen place voluntarily. The devil comes out of you. Reactive abuse, you cuss him the fuck out. Fuck you, I'm done. What? I already told you 20 times. And you still don't get it. I'm done. You can cuss him out. And when you calm down, the devil comes out of you, and you soothe up, and now God comes out of you. Fuck. My intent was not to get to that point, yes, because you can't control your triggers. That's when you became triggered. The devil came out of you, you know? That's why control and protect the energy. I preach about that. What? Everyone's suffering. I say the truth. Go for it. I'm sorry. Go for it.
No, it does get to that point, though, where I'm like...
It can. It can.
I get to that point where I'm like, I fucking told you. Like, I fucking... And when it comes to giving advice...
Right. I get it.
Where it's like, either me, you, or a friend here, like, we have the perfect advice, and then they just won't take it, and then they're surprised of their outcome. So I think kind of like the gift, maybe what the gift is just to kind of let it go and just be like, we did the best we could, we told them.
Correct.
And let go of the outcome. Is that
Correct.
kind of what you're saying?
Yeah. So like Buddha says the term, it's one word, be mindful. What? Once upon a time, you was them. You was lost, confused. Someone gave you advice. You fell in your fights 20,000 times. You did not do comprehension. That's why the term is like it says, as I respect, why do you think a lot of Buddhists, a lot of the Asian culture in general, they're very, very humble, they're very compassionate. Especially when it comes to like Buddhism, Hinduism, they're very, very compassionate. Because remember this, when I say there's hard feelings, it's a broken heart, toxic love communication. As one being, when you make the decision with your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy, you will always fall on your face. You will sell yourself a dream. You will self-sabotage your life. Because thing is not knowing. Your mind is love, comprehension, every which way. Mindful, unmindful. That's why, especially toxic relationships, toxic friendships, your mind says you deserve better, you should leave. You did your time. Your heart says no. On my tattoos, I pray but he'll manifest that tomorrow they'll get it. How many days it will be, or how many years to be type of situation, you know? That's how you just do compassion. And if you have to walk away, so be it. A zillion people in the whole universe, why it's just about one? Maybe the next potential friendship, a person in the streets, whatever, and behind the screen, they're struggling. You tell them the exact same, all the advice you give is one individual, and they get it. Maybe they was ready in the healing journey. Maybe they was ready researching these feelings. So they're ahead of the game. Everyone's on a journey. This is Japanese to them. Go for it, Vibes.
Alright, you know how you keep talking about suicide and stuff?
Oh yeah, like that too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now. So like, not really tell you. It's just I'm gonna let you know something about like suicide.
Go for it.
So I have a circle. That it's called be humble and live your life.
Beautiful.
I made that circle.
Awesome.
And the reason why I did that circle is because I have 127. I did 127 time, and I'm still alive.
I'm happy here, so King.
Sorry, I missed that, brother. My fucking nephew came in. What were you saying about suicide?
No, I was saying that I made a circle called humble and love your life. And I have, cause like I myself did suicide. All right, I got 127 on me, and I see all these other young kids doing it. I seen it firsthand. One of the kids tried doing it, and he told me, I cried after he told me this. He said, "You try to kill yourself." All right, I was like, "Yeah, I know. But I didn't mean to do it in front of you. I didn't see you here." He said, "I wanted to do it because I don't have a mom. My mom didn't love me. My mom doesn't, she gave birth to me and wanted to, sit and told me that I was a mistake." I cried because I was exactly in that same spot that he was. Yeah. And from that day on, I told him, I told him, I'm going to stop doing this. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing this and I'm gonna have you inside. I'm gonna do a circle where you're gonna be in it and we're gonna talk about it. And throughout that circle, he thought I was playing. But after like a couple months, he called me
Yeah.
One day he called me, and mind you, this guy is like he's like 1 or 2 years older, young. Yeah, no, older than me.
Okay.
And he called me. He's like, "Hey man, I have a family right now. I have a wife. I have one son, and he's on the way."
Awesome.
And he's like, "I'm gonna name him after you."
Hey,
I cried again.
that's beautiful,
Again.
King.
I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, that's beautiful.
I told him, I was like, you don't have to bring it. I was like, no, you're the reason why I'm still alive. You're the reason why I got my family. I was like, no, it's not me. It's the circle that I made. The circle that we made together. The circle that we created.
Yeah,
I didn't create it myself. I created with you. So you also the co-creator.
yeah,
And
beautiful.
he was like, talking, and then 2 days later, he texted me, told me that there's this one person. He's like, "Oh, I have somebody that is going to a deep stuff," and I tried telling him, but I don't know how to put it the way you put it. Do you mind
What's up, Dad?
How's that guy doing?
What's up? He's like, "Do you mind having a time to talk to him?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And I talked to that person. And that person turned out to be another person that had the same situation I had. Never had a father. And I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, this is what I told them. Suicidal is always gonna be tempting, right?
Right.
And it is your choice whether you want to commit it,
Mm-hmm.
or it's your choice whether you want to turn it around.
Correct.
Every day you can't think about suicide, but it's your choice whether you want to commit that suicide. If not, then you are stronger than that person, than that devil inside of yourself.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
that devil is gonna be the one who,
I think
Yeah.
I have kind of like I don't know how to phrase it, but I think it's way more common than people online or like the media talk about.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think a lot of people are struggling with these feelings. And I
Correct.
think it would be really good if we started having more of a dialogue, because I do think it's like, if I look at like my friend group right now, like 4 or 5 of them out of 6 are like talking about doing that. And I don't know, it just, it's a difficult conversation with suicide or whatever, because I can't sit here and be like, dog, there's more, when I know there's not. I just want you to stay with me.
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, or is it stable?
Yeah, you good?
I'm trying to turn off the TV, but I don't know if you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Alright. So there's a bunch of weirdos in my neighborhood who are starting to fucking ride their bicycles naked at night.
That's wild.
Right?
And I ain't fucking with it.
Okay.
I don't like fucking weirdo dick flashers.
Are
Well.
they real, or are you just doing a bit?
No, that's fucking happening, Doug.
Well,
It's happening.
if it's factual.
So
Mhm.
I spend a lot of my time. I spend a lot of my time outside working on fucking cars for me and my friends, my neighbors. I work on cars.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
Okay.
So I'm out late at night and I see these fucking weirdos.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
so
a.
what I'm starting to do is I just take out a pellet gun and I start shooting them.
Well, just to forewarn you, can do that, but if they call the cops and the cops see that, they're gonna take you in. You know that, right?
They haven't reported me once.
Well, okay. The day they
And
do,
I've-
do, and they take
I've
you in,
shot-
then what? You gonna
I've
put tell a
shot
sob
at
story?
least- shot at least six of these fucking weirdos.
We spell say this, yo, like.
So they gotta.
Sorry, guys. To about technology,
No.
cell phone, you can block the whole universe. You know, if they really want to come back here, look for me, make another account, respectfully. Like,
No,
bruh.
we were having like a heavy conversation about suicide, and this guy just came in doing a bit.
Yeah, it's wild. But that's what I'm next to. Suicidal thoughts.
Yes.
Me personally was 5 years ago. I had thought again. Mm-hmm.
Buck, you're asking me about suicide.
Go for it.
My best friend Dana, she unfortunately did that.
My condolences.
And then some years went by, and I met this new dude. I used to play guitar or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I met this guy, Jeremy, and he played guitar and he wanted to write music together, and then he did it, you know, like he did it.
My condolences.
And, so Dana did it, Jeremy did it, and I met a new friend when I got to university,
Mm-hmm.
and we were chilling and shit. His name was Dylan, and he was a chef,
Mm-hmm.
and like he was like a chef, like one of
beast?
those Red Seal motherfuckers. Like he would cook
Right.
like
Beast?
meals, like for like people, like 5-star things.
Yeah.
And he was only in university, so he was making like a bunch of money.
Okay.
And he ordered like these knives online from like Japan, like these really sharp knives. And he invited me over one day, and I didn't go. And that day he decided to use those really sharp knives for something else.
My condolences.
And so
Wow.
I've had 3 of quite literally my best friends do that thing.
Right.
So it's sorry.
Condolences. No, it's a lot. That's why I do live sessions for, to pay it forward. Because my neck tattoo.
So it's
It sucks, you know. It sucks, like. But and I say respect when I say this, right? You know, like Vibe, you told your story, right? I'm gonna tell my back from one of my artists and say, all capital letters. Everything starts from home. What? Everything does. Religious talk. The terms of heaven and hell. I'm always a Catholic, so we're talking religious talk that like. The intent on the overall, in general, you should try to be empathetic, be a good person, loving person, so you go to heaven, your higher source, right? If you do wrong, you go to hell, right? But I said respectfully, no one has to die to go to heaven and hell. You live it every day above ground, especially as a little kid. You know, everything's starts at home, so you want to ask a simple question, especially middle school, high school. I tell my kids, yo, you like a person in middle school, high school, right? Ask them how their parents are doing. What? Why? Because that will let you know everything from home. Because everything starts from home. Let's say you ask a potential partner, hey, how your parents doing? I don't got a mom. I don't got a dad. What? I'm an orphan. Well, that's called child trauma. Toxic love. They don't know what love is. They could potentially get some of it, but on the overall, they have no experience of parenting because they don't have parents. You know? And then you have parents. And they ask you, well, how your parents doing? Well, I got parents, but they're toxic. They're always fighting, whipping each other's asses. They're drunks, alcoholics. Well, there's both of you. You're both come from toxic homes, right? We spell and say this, and it's called toxic love. So, do you believe you two that grew out of toxic love can become one in middle school, high school, and you can verbalize love, but you don't? But you both don't know what love is. And when the relationship fails, which more likely it will, you know, they cheat, you cheat, they ghost, you ghost, they break up with you, break up with them. Now you think to yourself, like, what's my purpose here? Like, why? Everyone leaves me. Like, that's my neck tattoo. 5 years ago, I lost my second family. You know, and I say respect for which is a triggering comment, but I believe it's factual. Like it's a very selfish act, not knowing. My situation, right? Single father, 8 kids. I had a thought. I tell you, in your head, jump up a billion fucking cliffs. In your head, don't do it physically. Don't get to that point yet. There's more to life. You just don't know it yet, because you're just on a journey. Everyone starts on a journey. The generational cycle. When we start the healing journey, people talk about feelings, anxiety, all my tattoos, depression, suicidal thoughts. We break it down best as possible, right? So whatchamacallit, I thought to myself, because it is very selfish, and that's why, like the movie The Butterfly Effect. So scenario, my father lost one son. Let's say 5 years ago, I'm losing my second family, and I do off my dome. But I'm doing this in my head, talking to myself, right? So let's say off my dome, I got 8 kids. Let's say 3 of them can what I just did, the selfish act, and they off their domes. Then my father, he already lost one son, now he loses the second son. He becomes he's not this, but let's say he hits rock bottom, fuck these feelings, now he becomes a zombie, and that's an addiction, alcoholic, because of my selfish act. That's the type of people. It's triggering combat, it is very selfish, not knowing. And it's called the butterfly effect, because of your act. Now, in this scenario, there is afterlife. I'm a spirit, I'm watching all this bloodbath, and it's too late, I can't rewind time. I just did that act. And I'm watching my kids fail, my ex fail, everybody, because of what I just did. I'm like, fuck, and I can scream all I want, but I'm a spirit, I'm a ghost. Maybe in the next lifetime, I don't do that. That's why I do this live podcast, I do scenarios. I play clips of suicide, like, it's not our story, hear this. And it's very, very touching. It's very, very triggering, because it can get to that point. Check on your peoples. A lot of us, especially on the male side, we realize I'm good, but a lot of us wear the mask smiles, but behind we dying crying. Away from the kids, like I used to, away from my family, my ex, and everybody. During lunch, I fucking ball like a bitch. I felt better, but I don't know what to do anymore. Like, okay, I feel better. The stress is gone, but I'm still sounding depressed. I still hate myself. What am I going to do? I don't know. That's the downfall when you don't know. Like the ex, rest in peace, S06 Tentacion. I asked him one time on a podcast, yo ex, how you doing? I feel like my tattoo, his tattoo, or his name, or his saying, I feel like I'm dead, I'm alive, but I'm dead.